What's up, you guys? It's your boy, Jerika, yo. She, the queen, honey. Back with another The Night Shift. I'm not one of your favorites, fairies, but I'm not trying to be. But just know, whoever gets mad, if your nigga is a part of The Night Shift gay stories, honey, he belongs to me. Like I always say, I don't know who he belonged to on a day shift when he clocked out, but when he clocked in, he belonged to me. That was my nigga. That was my dick. That was mine. And he could possibly still be mine too. He just love your ass on a day shift, girl. You ain't shit on a night shift, bitch. Yes, indeed. My pussy so wet. It's so hard. It's so soft. It's so wet, juicy. Just need a big black dick. I need a BBD. Y'all can have the BBCs. But anyway, child, y'all get up in here and y'all know why I talk this low and sensual, honey, because I'm a seductress. This is my grown voice, my sexy voice, my gay voice. I mean, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning and nobody wants to yell. Stop all that fake ass yelling and screaming. If the dick good, all you have to do is moan and say, yes, daddy. Yes, daddy, fuck me. Fuck me. You ain't gotta do all that fake ass screaming. That's why bitches only watch homemade amateur porn over professional porn, cause bitch, y'all done got done fucking somebody for 9 straight hours. And your pussy is not tight no more, bitch. You have 0 walls, not a wall. Can't even remember if your wall even had a wall, bitch. Yeah, all that fucking loud screaming, talking about it's tight. At one time it was, bitch, but it's not tight anymore. Anyway, y'all come up in here and listen to one of my gay stories on the night shift. It's a job I currently work. Now, y'all know that I don't tell any names. I'm not trying to expose until the day of reckoning unless they want to go there. And if you find out that it's one of your niggas, then sorry, not sorry. Thank you. Next. But anyway, child, as I had a thumb in my booty and telling y'all about this gay story, cause oh my goodness, he was fine. And I didn't even, have him on my radar. Even though my gaydar is extreme, I could tell by the way you motherfucking talk that you are one of the girls. But girl, let's call him Light Bright with his light ass. He was real sexy. He was like, I want to say 5'11", nice skin, had nice eyebrows, a big booty, and a nice print. And that's my type. That's my type. He was kind of hood, and I swear he had some, Hispanic in his blood. But I digress. The man was fine. And that's when I was like 6 months into the current job I work. And he came in and they put him over there where I was, putting meat in bags and all that type of stuff and into boxes and send it on to the line so the scale man could, weigh it and send it on to Glory. But I just got my thumb in my booty. It feels so good as I talk about this. But he was work there, and I just knew, because I'm an empath, I can tell when niggas are staring at me. Like, most of them niggas was staring at me, girl, when I came in, because I was thick like I am now. I mean, you see this. I just didn't have, my dreads wasn't as long as they were now. But I was still as thick as I am. Now, girl, and they couldn't take it. Dick so hard, and it was, girl. You know, I was top tier. Still is, bitch. But anyway, he would fill his bag up. He was toward the end of the line, and I was at the front of the line. And as he would fill his stuff up very quickly, and he just started, he would walk past me and put the box on the line. Then he'll come back and touch my ass. And I was trying to figure out, is this nigga seriously touching my ass? Like, and I'm already physically and sexually attracted to his motherfucking ass. So, girl, my pussy got on hard, as it should. Because I wasn't really paying attention. Because when I'm at work, I'm working. I'm professional. I'm not trying to, cause any harm or, you know, I don't want the niggas to fall in love very quickly because they be catching feelings when they get in these cuts. And I don't be wanting to deal with that. I don't want to have that going on where I make my coin. But anyway, I was young, hot and bothered all the time, had minimal self control, but I had some self control and stuff like that so I could keep focused on my work. Here to work, not to work on your dick. But I mean, I may slip and fall on the dick. But anyway, he would do that multiple times, and I would look back, and in one instance, he caught my eye, and he wasn't shy about it. I was like, "Ooh, girl, Light Bright was in it to motherfucking win it." So later on that day, I end up walking past, going to the restroom and stuff like that. He was coming down the box station, the box department, where they make the box and the bottoms and all that type of stuff. And while he was on hard, girl, while he was on hard, asking me to come follow him to the restroom, but he referred to it as bathroom. You know how we do, girl. But I saw that dick and I was like, damn. I could tell that it was most likely a 9 with girth, like a 9-inch with girth, like that head was sitting. And I was so tempted. Oh, I was so tempted to go, but at that time I was irritated. I just wanted to, I just decided not to even go to the restroom after that because I ain't really mess with nobody. Like I said if you paid attention to my other night shift live stories, that I was practically a virgin. I was practically a virgin. Only because I didn't know how to dush. When I moved down here, I started working. Like I said, it was the number 3 in HIV and stuff like that, HIV and AIDS. And I was like, no, honey, I didn't fuck for a whole almost 2 years. I didn't have sex because I was scared. The fuck? I was scared as fuck. Like, why the hell would I even attempt to mess with anybody? So that was on my mind. And I just didn't have sex. And at the same time, I care for sex and I talk a lot about sex, but you know, I would masturbate more often than I would actually have sex. I would really just think about it more than I would actually have sex because I didn't really care to just do it with any and everybody. And if anything, I would double back to a person that I met, already screwed because I was like, no. And then it wasn't so much about having multiple bodies or nothing like that. It was just more so for my protection, and I ain't want everybody in. I ain't want many people saying that they could. But anyway, they did hard, and I did. I envisioned gargling on that people. It was, oh my goodness. I imagined gargling on it, but lo and behold, come to find out, some people are. Some people arguing in the car seat. got some good ass. No motherfuckers be arguing. Y'all heard that? Mm-mm-mm.
You run, tell that. Stay the fuck away from me. You and your brother, bitch. I get that. Y'all want to talk crazy? Get the fuck crazy out,
Mm-mm-mm. The toxicity in me like that deep ass talking. That deep ass, yeah, just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Sound like you got a big ass dick. Sound like you got some good ass dick. But that shit toxic and she up there just following them and all that type of stuff. Like, girl, know your self worth, girl. It ain't that serious. Know your self worth. He up here threatening, I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of you. Y'all heard it. But the maturity in me, or the heal part of me, is stronger than that. Nah, leave that alone. You don't want nobody talking to you. You want somebody to at least have self restraint now to a point. You know, some of these bitches will have you out here wanna commit murder, and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie now. We ain't finna do the double standard. Like y'all don't cheat or don't do some damn hellish shit, and then you expect a nigga just to sit there and not even attempt to swing on you, because you would definitely be swinging on him. Let's refer to, baby boy. She'll hit him, and not expect him to hit her. Nah, it's just a level playing field. You cheat on me, bitch. I don't give a damn what's between your legs. I'm fucking your ass up. But yeah, that his deep voice kind of sexy. I'm like, oh, but these guys down here, if you date one, it's like you date them all. Not all men the same. I'm talking about here in this part of the town, a town that wants to, mimic a city. That you date one, you pretty much date them all because they have a mutual behavior of acting real immature, unhealed, narcissists. They are made to be narcissists. No, definitely means yes to them. They believe they're always right. It's just, and they go based off. But I'm gonna just say this. But where a nigga that be like, I got a big dick. Okay, so there's nothing else. That means he has no substance. That means he has nothing. It's just he goes off ego. He's a narcissist. If he just you having a conversation and that's all he refers to himself as a meat bag, I would say. And that's all he is. He just relies on his dick. And most of the time, it don't even be good. Learn something, y'all. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. But back to Light Bright. Girl, it was just, I just couldn't. Like, I really couldn't go in there the first time. Because, like, I was scared. I didn't hang around a lot of gay people to know these things and, what to really just do. I didn't want to, risk it. Like, why? Why risk my beautiful ass body and all that type of stuff over 5 minutes of pleasure? Because no, and yes, I could use a condom or even two, but I didn't even trust that. I didn't even trust that either. It was just like, no. But Lightbright was definitely fine. He was dicked up, caked up. It was all there, girl. And I'm pretty sure that bitch is still following that nigga. And he's saying, I'm choke your ass out and all that type of stuff. They're gonna be back together. They're gonna be back together. All that extra stuff, they're gonna be right back together. He gonna be pumping her full of cum, and she gonna be accepting it and become a baby mama and all that type of stuff. I should never. Well, you have to learn to love yourself. Because a lot of times they be talking about have my baby to control y'all, to trap y'all. And you talk about men ain't shit. Well, you the motherfucking toilet because you accepting all the shit. See, choose yourself, babe. Like, that's why I say we can have their kids too. We can definitely have their kids too. But where do they go? In the motherfucking toilet, bitch. Cause you ain't trapping me. They say all the sweet nothings to y'all. That they say the same exact thing to us. But it's a blessing that we can't have their kids. But the dick do be good sometimes, though, and I understand you want to be felt on, haven't been touched in a while, and you don't want to be considered a whore, by men. Y'all let men control your life in that sense, bitch. He put you on a pedestal just so you won't be touched, but he want to touch everything else. Don't allow people to have that power over y'all, bitch. Meet the motherfucker that is sexually compatible with you, and the rest will be awesome. But yes, Light Bright was gonna be in it to win it. He was, oh, my pussy getting wet thinking about him already. Oh, and back to the one that was trying to choke that bitch out. I wonder if I had fucked him. He sounded like somebody I fucked, girl, and I don't know, like, could have been, cause he said fuck you and your brother. Well, not that I'm the brother, but what that mean? Like, that mean that you were probably snatching the brother? Did he low key tell on himself? Like, why would you say fuck you and your brother? Like, what? Why would you say that? Why would he say that? Like, fuck you and your brother. Like, you were supposed to be focusing on her. But she ain't gonna think about that because she's so concerned. Like, no, not my dick leaving me. The dick's so good. Oh my God. Sexually objectifying that man. You ain't saying, I love him. You talking about, no, that dick. I know how y'all bitches be operating. I know how y'all bitches be operating. Just be honest. Just be honest. Honest, girl. Honesty gets you everywhere you need to go. But yeah, she probably still following that man. Pussy wet. Probably turning her on, but she's still mad as fuck. Like, man, I should run this motherfucking bitch over. But at the end of the day, bitch, you up following him in your car. He walking. Know y'all self-worth. You bought that car. He ain't buy you shit. All he do is whisper you sweet nothings, pump you full of cum, probably work a little bit just to make you feel better about him being a motherfucking man, and then he treats you like shit. He is emotionally immature. He puts his hands on you. He barely take care of his kids. He's just a bully. And y'all gotta do better, babe. This ain't what it was supposed to be about, but fuck that, bitch. We on a night shift. Like, fuck them niggas. Like, do you.